gentlemen, you're going to be living in a world where you're going to be separating yourself from the crowd. You're going to be living in a bigger city. You need non-lethal. You need a blade, and you need a pew 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 and a shotty. Yes, a shotty for home defense, a P365 for concealed carry, a nice 3-inch or less blade. I prefer a Harpy. I carry a Harpy. EDC, everyday carry. So I love it when people laugh about, yeah, you got that bag or whatever. Yeah, you don't want to see me going in that motherfucker. It's funny because it's true. One of the biggest ways young men end up messing up today is because you don't know how to fight. You don't know how to fight. I mean, an actual fighting system. So when your manhood gets challenged or whatever, you gotta talk shit. You gotta talk loud and hope nobody calls your bluff. And in a world where everybody got this, everything that you trying to build together, you end up getting into an altercation or a situation. You don't want to be seen catching the L. But see, the way you don't catch an L is the way you carry yourself. Men who actually are really trained to take care of themselves tend not to get into confrontations. Because it's the last resort. You don't carry yourself that way. You don't talk loud. You don't get aggressive. See, a lot of guys talk a lot of shit and sound like they're real tough, but they can't. They got no skills. I can tell you, most people, if you're trained, you don't even have to fight them. All you gotta do is move around. They don't even have the wind. They can't even do 1 3-minute round. All you gotta do is move around for 2 minutes. Let them swing. They'll tire themselves out. Because they, oh man, the adrenaline's going, they're breathing all heavy, they're breathing up here. You just, and you hit it with a nice 2-piece in the knee and bye-bye. Keep on moving. Serious, gentlemen, get in that gym. Get in that gym, learn the martial arts system, get certified that you can actually shoot and hit a target with your handheld. But then you need something for home defense. You cannot, it would be unwise to use a handheld at home. That thing can go through windows, go through walls. That's what a shotgun is for. Aim to the room, pull the trigger. Buckshot, birdshot, buckshot. Remember that from Dave Chappelle? Buckshot. For birdshot, or rock salt. Rock salt. Boom. Rock salt takes care of a lot of stuff. What is it? 2 2 1 1 1. Buckshot. Birdshot, bang. Birdshot, bang. Yeah. So, chat room is fast. Yeah, there's a lot of people in here. So, young men, why is this important? Get the likes up before I lock the chat room down. See, we should have over 4,000 likes. See, I got the chat room set to where people can interact, and y'all ain't even hit the like button. All right, I'm going to members only. See, why is this stuff important? What's the most important thing of all this, guys, is your wolf pack, your guys. So you should have a coach. You should have a coach you're working with for specific outcomes, personal or professional development. Mentors, most of you guys aren't going to get mentors. 98% of guys will not get a mentor. Mentors are organic, informal, and there's not a specific outcome. A mentor is kind of like a wise old uncle, but you're going to have to pay for the cheat codes, and that's what you pay a coach for. Now, what would I be doing if I were, and how you handle your social life is important, because a lot of times guys are worried about making money, but How do most men end up losing money? Being uh, socially not being socially adept. I understand that making money is important, but when you go out into the world is about people. You need to learn how to look out for men who are predatory. And the last thing I would be worrying about is a woman trying to get my stuff because you are aware. I'm not going to say you are matrix aware. You know what it is. And you can live with matrix awareness. I just call it, I don't even call it the different designations. Men are like dogs, women are like cats. All women, you need to understand anytime you deal with any woman, she's going to go left. There are no perfect females. They're all going to go left at some point. You need to ask yourself, how much am I willing to risk? Every time you deal with a woman, get pragmatic, ruthless, and savage and say, how much am I willing to risk and what do I want as an outcome? Assign it a dollar value and think about going to Vegas. There's sometimes people go to Vegas just to gamble and they say, I got $1,000 to blow in the casino. They don't get mad that they didn't come home winning because it was the experience. That's how you need to approach women. Don't get mad, you got the experience. But see, far too often, you guys go into, you end up dealing with women and you want to turn 1,000 into 1,000,000. No, women are around for the experience, especially between 21 and 30, 21 and 35. You shouldn't be worried about legacy or anything like that until at least 35. When would I start thinking about long-term relationships and marriage? After 35. For the 20% of you guys out there who are going to be in for the 20% of you guys that are going to be in the high earners, it's that group of men I would consider worrying about long-term relationships. Because if you stayed on task for from 21 to 35, you have at least 10 plus years, 14 years of being out in the field. You should have got everything out of your system. And this is the point to where you start realizing that, look, man, dating 3 or 4